Canada just flipped its immigration plan for 2026. Wow. What if I told you that the biggest winners in Canada immigration plan are people who never expected it? People who have been working for hours in the freezing snow, praying for the rules to change in their favor before they get a chance to apply for permanent residency. Well, the rules did change, and for once, it actually might be in your favor. Hi, I'm Julius, and I'm a licensed regulated Canadian immigration consultant who help people move to Canada, work in Canada, and settle successfully in this wonderful country. Welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the very first time, I want to give you a thumbs up. I break things down here when it comes to Canadian immigration policies and updates, and I navigate things about pathways and confidently tell you how you can avoid costly mistakes in the near future regarding your Canadian immigration plans. Today, we are discussing Canada's newly released immigration levels plan for 2026 to 2028, announced on November 4th, 2025. This plan completely restructures who Canada wants to bring into the country and how, the numbers, the pathways. Hit the subscribe button and let's get started. Let's break it down very clearly for you. The Canadian government has confirmed that it wants to welcome 380,000 new permanent residents between the year 2026 and 2028. But the real challenge is it's not about the numbers. It's about the priority. That's the biggest change that I want to let you guys know. It's not about the thousands of workers that want to come to Canada through PR. It's about who Canada wants and why they want those workers to come to Canada at this point in time. This means that only those who have skill set in in-demand sectors will be prioritized for PR in the coming years. I'm talking about those who can come to the country and contribute instantly. Those who have skill set that the economy needs to function properly, to expand, to spur. Those are the people that Canada wants to bring into the country in the next 3 years. Sadly, there are going to be few spots for those who are come to Canada as a student or those who come to Canada as a worker. So if you are coming as a student or a worker, I have some more information for you. But permanent residents will still have a consistent number between the next 3 years. So Canada is prioritizing long-term and short-term contributions that can help the economy instantly. The number of international students that Canada will welcome to the country in 2026 will be roughly 150,000 spots. And for temporary foreign worker, around 220,000. This will bring the total number of temporary residents coming to the country in 2026 to 370,000 per year. Now, this is one of the biggest changes that Canada have ever found itself in recent years. In summary, Canada needs responsible, quality immigrants. Immigrants that can come into the country with their valuable skill set and contribute to society. Those who have work experience in in-demand sectors. There are some occupations in Canada that are experiencing low amount of skilled workers, and Canada needs people who can come into the country and contribute economically. If you're also willing to move to rural areas or outside the dense population city, Canada is highly interested in you. I want you to know that if you are aiming for PR through your job or skills, this is great news. You are exactly the type of candidate Canada wants more of. Programs like Express Entry System, provincial nominee programs will continue to expand, right? We're going to see more and more skilled workers get PR through provincial nomination, twice the amount that we saw in 2025. And the Canadian Experience class as well will be doing well next year as well. So if you are planning to study in Canada, be extremely strategic. Be very, very strategic with your approach, because there are few numbers of spots available for those who want to come to study in Canada, and only those who have a strong application and know what they want will get their visa approved. So you want to keep your game tight and get help if you need help. Also, if you're already in Canada working or studying, stay ready, stay alert. Even with a stable PR target, you want to make sure that you are up in your game, because it's also going to be very competitive. Get the work experience you need, get the studies you need, and make sure you network around to make sure you are getting the valuable network that will help your development in Canada and eventually help you attain PR in the near future. If you are considering provincial nomination pathways, you want to make sure you find employment in Canada and make sure you stick with an employer who is ready to support you, because most provincial nominee programs are employer driven, and without employer support, you may not be able to access so many of those programs. So stay alert, stay ready, stay strategic. And this is great news for those who are ready for the process of PR in the next 3 years. So here are my quick advice for you. The first one is that focus on economic immigration programs, since Canada is prioritizing skilled workers in trades, healthcare, education, tech, and even agricultural occupations. So you want to stick to those economic programs as much as possible and get valuable experience. In some cases, you only need 6 months of work experience in the last 3 years for you to be well positioned for PR through those pathways. Also, if you're a student planning to become a PR, make sure you choose programs of study that can eventually lead you to getting a job that is in an in-demand sector, because without getting the right educational program, you might not be able to fit into the workforce when you graduate from studies. All right. So make sure you actually do your best to get a program that would align to Canada values and workforce in the near future. Now, number 3, stay informed. This is not a time whereby you just be, sticking to your own knowledge. Make sure you stay updated with what's happening around. Make sure you always update yourself. And if you need help, make sure you get help, because Canada immigration policies are changing very frequently, and only those who are practicing immigration can mostly keep abreast of what is going on. And do not stay ignorant, stay informed, stay prepared, and make sure you are ready whenever any new pathways open for Canada. So guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with someone who also have interest in Canadian immigration. If you also want personalized guidance, please check the link in the description and book a consultation section with me for more tailored advice regarding your concerns. Until next time, stay prepared, stay confident, stay positive. I will see you later in my next video. Bye for now.